When you looked up and Pimp got out of jail, what was that like when y'all reunited and it was time for y'all to mash the gas again after you done did the Free Pimp C campaign?
The man wanted to go to the studio from the jailhouse. We picked the man up and I gave him a phone. That was the first thing. I gave him a phone and it was a Razor. He was like, God damn, phone was this small? Nah. Right. So if you look at all the UGK videos when he came home, like Get Thrown Out, he got that Razor. He loved that phone. It was perfect. It was perfect for what he wanted to do. But the man wanted to go straight to the studio because he had all this music inside that he was trying to get out. Like, man, go home, take you a good bath, eat you some good food. We'll go tomorrow.
Yeah. Right.
You know? And we gave it 2 days, and then we went in, and that's literally Here We Go Again is the first record we did. And we had this big budget. And we was like, and this was when Ronald Isley was getting bothered by the IRS.
Right.
So we was like, man, let's put Ronald Isley, let's not, because we had a guy, Ronnie Spencer from Houston, who sang on One Day, who sounds just like Ronald Isley. Right. We was like, man, let's go get Ronald Isley. Let's give him some money.
Yeah.
Right? Because he got the IRS on his back. Let's break bread with this man because our whole career is built off of Summer Breeze.
Yeah.
You know? And so that was the first thing we could have a big budget. It was like, we finna cut Ronald Isley $70,000. Let's give him that check. Let's give him that bread. And they was like, no, it don't cost that much. We was like, okay, we want to give, but they wouldn't let us pay him what he only charged, like it was 50. You know?
Right.
We wanted to give him like 75. Like we wanted to give him some money.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? And we, he called us and he thanked us, he was really nice. And then after that, it was Charlie. It was Uncle Charlie.
Uncle Charlie.
So we're in LA making records, and somehow Chad meets Charlie Wilson. Now, this is not the resurgence of Charlie Wilson. This is Charlie Wilson, superstar, megastar, singer, ends up with a cocaine crack addiction, loses his way, right? We meet him. He's born again Christian. Just got married to a Christian woman. She's doing well for herself. She got Charlie back on his feet, but Charlie never lost his voice. And so this is that era where he's doing a lot of music with Snoop. Right? He's living in L.A.
Yeah.
Right? He's living in L.A. He's trying to get back into it. Snoop them take him, put him right back in the position. And Charlie's on Jive. He's on our record. He's on our record company as well at the time. They become friends, and Charlie's on 2 records, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Charlie's on 2 different records. But just that bond that him and Chad was able to create in the studio, I just look at it, I was like, man, I could only imagine the music that, people ask me, what do I think UGK? I'm more concerned where he was going. He was the real visionary. And I know him and Charlie Murphy, I keep saying Charlie Murphy, rest in peace, but I knew him and Charlie Wilson was going to make some incredible music, because what Charlie did for us is so heartfelt. It's like the deepest records that we have, like the realest shit that we have is Uncle Charlie singing on there. And, just to be able to give back to people that gave so much to us, it was a blessing. We ended up sampling a Maze record, got to break Maze off a check. Maze, I'm a black man from the South.
Yeah.
Maze, man.
Thanks.
Like, just Maze.
Wow.
And barbecues, receptions, repasts. I don't care what's going on, man. I'm black, man. Maze, man. Mama cleaning up Sunday morning. Maze, man. Outside washing the car with my daddy. Maze, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so just to be able to break bread with people that, I travel all over the world, man. I got to do a lot of shit, man, because these people didn't say no. I remember we sampled Bill Withers. Bill Withers wasn't really clearing music at the time. When we sampled Use Me Up, Bill Withers say, I'm a clear, but let me talk to them. He called and gave us some game. He said, y'all signed to this label. Y'all signed to this man. This man's uncle is this guy. The uncle stole all my publishing. You don't got your publishing, do you? I said, no, we don't. Exactly. So that man broke down publishing. He said, do everything you can. I don't care what happens. Save your money and get your publishing back. By the grace of God, we ended up making enough money to get all our publishing back before that man passed away. So there's all these different people that looked out for us. So naturally, we look out for the next generation of people. Pimp did it with producers, people like Corey Moe, who's a legend in his own right now.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if people realize how much time Corey Mo sat just sitting there with Pimp. Pimp came home from prison. It was exclusively recording with Corey Mo. Right? If he wasn't in L.A. in the big studio, he had Corey Mo. Day for day. Making records that never came out. Corey Mo still got music with Pimp C that he'll never release out of loyalty and respect to that man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just saying all that to say, man, you know, we do have a blessed history. We do have a legacy of our own, but it's only because we made sure to look back and honor the people that created the lane for us, and then also look forward and make sure we was creating a lane for the next generation.
Wow, that's deep.